there we go. We're good. Dude, I still want an intro. I need to make an intro. Something cool is what I need to make. A cool little intro for things. I think that'd be dope, but some people... But maybe it's too early to make an intro. But is it... Yo, what's up, bro? What's up, man? I changed up the chat so I can clear it. You're early up. So I'll just pop people's up in case, because if I want to focus on something, I can click on it and pop it up. You are early. Yep, you are early. But trust me, there's going to be bare people here today. I can tell. I feel it in the air. There's going to be a bunch of people here today. 100%. Usually Twitter always has something going on. At least for MMA, right? Except my Twitter is just completely trashed right now. Okay. A thread of Kai Kara France. I'm lagging. Let's go down this thread here. All right. Kai Kara France. Fight night, Dos Anjos Tuivasa defeats Ellis Garcia via UD in his debut. Caught early but goes on to dominate the remainder. Earns fight of night bonus. I need to follow this guy. He was never my friend. Thumbnail stealer. Who are you talking about? Me? What did I steal? I didn't steal nothing. And who'd I steal it from? Who should Joe Saltyman Pfeiffer fight next? That's a good question. I didn't steal anybody's thumbnail. And then changed it? No, I didn't change it. Hold up. Joe's Pfeiffer. Who should he fight next? Give him like 185. Give him the winner of Shara versus Marc Andre. It's gonna be Marc Andre. I didn't change it, bro. I didn't change it. It's just you can set multiple thumbnails. You can set multiple thumbnails. If you don't agree, you're casual. Bogdan Grad. Sure. Sure, he's the next featherweight GOAT. Oh, I've been seeing everybody post this guy. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so stupid. I've been seeing everybody post this guy. Like, this is the problem with MMA fans, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like, this guy has one fight in the UFC. People are already saying he's like up next, the GOAT. All of this. Oh, I need to do that. Piper Gregory Rodriguez, a racist. Oh, what the fuck? Why does it do that, bro? Aha, there it is. What's up? Yeah, Joe Pfeiffer, Gregory Rodriguez. It's a good fight. That's a good fight. I could see it. I could see it. But are they in... No, because you can do Gregory Rodriguez. I would kind of like to see Joe Pfeiffer fight someone in the rankings. Like, I feel like he deserves a step up in the rankings. Like, yeah, I know he just lost to, what's his name? What's his name? Jack Hermanson. But it's like, Give him another shot, man. Give him another shot. People forget, man, Dag ended stream because he couldn't handle what Chad was saying a few days ago. That is true. He lost to Manson, who's about to fight RoboCop. How is RoboCop getting a step up in competition? That makes no sense. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. What's your thoughts on RDR versus Whitaker? Hey, these two kids are gonna go at it. They're just amazing. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. I really wish Whitaker wins because it just makes Chimaev's win look better, and that's kind of the mentality I'm having right now. Is I just want to see Chimaev's wins age greatly, so at the end of the day, when we look back on his career, we can say, dude, this is a great resume. I want Robert Whitaker to win and then immediately retire and say, you know what, Robert Whitaker was one of the best. Prime Whitaker, people forget. I want Robert Whitaker to go on a 2-fight, 3-fight win streak and then retire. That's what I want. Unless the Cannoneer say Jack is a step down. Yeah, I know, but he's not in the rankings, though. Like, Gregory Rodriguez is not in the rankings. Let him fight somebody who, I don't know, is in the rank. Like, someone who's not in the rankings. Why is he getting a ranked opponent? He just lost. No, what the fuck is this? Now what? What? Bro, y'all see this? Look at this. That's fire. She's bad as hell, too. Dang, shorty. Dang.
Soirée. Miami était en feu, c'est le cas de le dire. Et avant tout ça, je tiens quand même à remercier tous ceux qui ont suivi avec moi sur Twitch. Vous avez été incroyables, comme d'hab. On a fait les pronos, on a réagi.
Show fit, eso es muy raro.
Morning Dag, Sean still sucks. I'm still Ramen DD.
Yeah, you can be Ramen DD, bro. Take that crown that you want. Sean does not suck. He's still one of the best. He just has to pop out and show him. Okay? Given when Sean fights next, he's going to show everybody this guy's still the second best. And he's going to disprove all the haters who say Sean sucks, Sean needs a new coach, Sean needs to retire. He's going to disprove all of y'all. 100%. Dude, I don't know why this is freaking tweaking out. No, so we can win, no. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it. Yeah, we don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. Okay, I'm restarting my chat thing here. I'm restarting it. I can't deal with it right now. It's literally tweaking me out. Okay, there we go. I agree. He's still a banger. Hope he beats Corey for the belt. Okay, we get it. We get it. We know. Honestly, I think Corey can beat Marab, but I also think he can beat Sean. Got to stop counting on only the left hand man. I know. I was rewatching Sean O'Malley versus Chris Matinho, and I was like, Sean, you need to have a little bit more developed of a game. You know, you need to have a little bit of a more developed game, Sean. You can't just stay on the back foot and look for that counter. Like against Piotr Jan, he actually looked good. And maybe he has improved. I mean, that Chris Matinho fight was very long ago. But he needs to just... I want to see him develop a clinch. I want to see him develop a clinch. I want to see him develop some other things. Something. Develop something. You know? Please develop a different game. I need you to develop a different game. Please. It's good for the highlights, but hard to rely on only one thing. Haha, he for sure needs wrestling focus. I don't even think he needs wrestling focus. I don't. I think he just needs to work on... I don't even know what he needs. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like what... Just his body type is not built for wrestling. Sean O'Malley's body type is not built for wrestling. So it's not like wrestling. Him focusing on wrestling is going to improve his game. Because at the end of the day, he just doesn't have the what it takes to be a wrestler. Imagine how good he would be in the clinch with all those midget bantamweights. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, if he had, like, he already has the knee. Like, that knee is beautifully perfect, you know? Can we just agree that JDM is here to fill the void left behind by Sugar Sean losing? Sure. I don't think there's a void left by Sugar Sean, and I don't even think JDM can fill that void. But thanks, Jays, for the 2, by the way. Thank you. The facts Craig Jones and JDM figured out how to Dagestan wrestling. Sean needs that. Yeah, but the body types between JDM and Volk and Sean O'Malley, they're just so different body types. Like, it's going to be hard, I think, for Sean. I think it's going to be Sean. Hard for Sean, you know? Because it's like... JDM is a stocky guy. Volk is a stocky guy. Sean O'Malley's long and lanky. I just don't believe he's going to have the body type to be able to defend wrestling in that sense, right? Hi. If Bilal wins his belt back, he's welterweight GOAT, because I don't see it happening except if he beats at least 2 to 3 top contenders like Gary, Brady, and Shafkat, who all deserve the shot right now. He's not the welterweight GOAT if he gets his belt back. First off. Second off, he's not going to get his belt back. What's that behind you? Nothing. His only tool is Tim Welch, got booted from the UFC. It only has a low-budget BJJ black belt. I like him, but he's surrounded by yes men. Makes improvement possible. No. Tim Welch is the best. Tim Welch is the best. He is the best. I think anybody who says Tim Welch needs to be fired from Sean's, like Sean needs to get rid of Tim Welch, you're stupid. These are the same guys that are saying, dude, why'd you give up smoking? Why'd you stop Jane the Pete and Jane the Rod? Dude, that literally got you to the dance. Why are you getting rid of the things that got you to the dance? And then the second Sean O'Malley loses again, they're like, yeah, you need to change everything, scrap everything, restart. But it's like when he did change everything, you know, it's crazy. Hi. Where's Austin Powers? I don't know. He's shagging. Bilal's washed. Stay casual, my friend. True. Bilal's not washed. He easily beats Usman. Usman's washed. Not fired, man. Just needs more opinions. Yeah, I mean, going back to the... I think he needs to go back to the Fight Lab. Right? The MMA Fight Lab with Arizona. Because over there, they have guys like Marcus McGee. They have guys like, I believe, Adrian Yanez. They have guys like Kyler Phillips, all bantamweights. I think all stocky bantamweights. Go over there, train at the Fight Lab. JDM was a nightmare matchup for him. No, JDM's not a nightmare matchup for Bilal. No. If anything, it's the opposite. Bilal's a bad matchup for JDM. Tim is good. All I'm saying is there are other options that might be worth looking at. Yeah, he needs to stay with Tim, but he needs to go. What I would recommend for Sean O'Malley is stay with Tim Welch and just go to other places. Go to Brazil. Check out Brazil. Go to Dagestan. Go to Georgia. Marab says he has no problem being Sean O'Malley's friend. Go train with Marab. Swallow the ego, swallow the pride. Train with these guys. But bring Tim along with you, right? Bring Tim along with you. Thoughts on McGregor these days? The clown? Thoughts on McGregor nowadays? I don't know what to think of McGregor. I'm a little bit angry with McGregor. I'm a little bit sad for McGregor. But you know what? It is what it is. That's life, man. That's life. You know, sometimes you can't win them all. I'm just crazy, you know. It was never a bad matchup for Bilal. The whole narrative is that Bilal would just win how Bilal wins. Yeah. Sean needs 2-3 years Dagestan and forget. Hilarious. Funny. You guys will see Islam loses easily to JDM. JDM scaled up Volk with a vicious killer instinct. No, yeah, I agree. JDM will definitely beat Islam. Yeah, for sure. Why would you train with the guy who's the only thing blocking you from becoming champ again? Because he lost to him. He's not going to fight. Sean O'Malley's not fighting Marab again. He's not fighting him again. No way. The whole narrative was stupid. I thought JDM would chin Bilal in two. Yeah, I know. You thought he would chin Bilal in two? Yeah. Bad take. Bad opinion. Jack, not even Daggestanis can save Sean at this point. What are you talking about? Yeah, they can. Bilal's a nightmare matchup for all these grapplers. Islam, Brady, and Shavkat. Bilal's not a nightmare matchup. No. Shavkat's a nightmare matchup for Bilal. Like, there's so many. I think there's more nightmare matchups for Like, I think it's the opposite. I think Shavkat's a nightmare matchup for Bilal. I think Islam's a nightmare matchup for Bilal. Anybody who has that superior grappling than Bilal is going to be a nightmare matchup because he needs the better grappling in order to set up his hands. So if you have better grappling than Bilal, then, you know, you're done. Bilal's done. Then Bilal is done. Interesting. Nice one. I guess that was hopeful thinking. I think Bilal, bro, either way, you gotta just expect him to win like how he usually does, especially against a striker. No. The thought of Matt Sarah yelling at Sean to stop smoking and Jane his rod is hilarious. Okay. Matt Sarah yelling at someone in any situation is hilarious. Sean! What are you doing in there, Sean? You gotta get out of there. Sean, you gotta stop trying the pain. I don't know how Matt Sarah sounds. What is he from? New York? I'm walking here. Sean, I'm walking here. Right? That's what they say over there. Yeah, because they strike. If you look past the if you look past that, he actually has takedown defense and is ridiculously durable. Just saying, Islam cuts up a lot easier than Bilal. I don't know what we're arguing at this point. To be honest, I'm completely lost on what we're arguing. I think we're both arguing. I think everybody here is arguing the same point. I think we're all arguing the same point, which is like, you know. Mm. Maybe Sean needs to break out the big guns and hire Joshua. Who? My point is, I love Oliveira and I'm anxious. Shut up. Yeah, you should be anxious because unfortunately, bro is getting decapitated. 317. Ilya will come and finna did Bronx? What? Charles is cooked? Yeah. Anytime Charles wants to exchange, his lights could go out at any time. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be stressful. When Charles Oliveira is looking for the clinch, right? And he gets the clinch and you just see Ilya with his head down, just I could totally see it. Charles Oliveira looking for the clinch, like right here, right? Knees. And Oliveira just has his head grabbed like this and he's just trying to hit him from there. At least Oliveira isn't shorter than Raul Rosas. That's how I'll cope. He is shorter than Raul Rosas. What do you mean he isn't shorter than Raul Rosas? He is, 100%. Oh, he's dying, man? Yep, true. How did I mess this up that bad? Shit. How did I mess this up already, bro? I just got it, man. You kind of look like Brandon Moreno, bro. Okay, that's fair. Dana told Ilya's crew to go, so Charles... Okay. What are you doing, Dag? I don't know. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. But I'm gonna be shocked. Someday, man. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But someday, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be chopped. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. But someday, man, I will get Alexa Grasso, man. I swear I will get her. Rebomb. Right? No? I fucked this up. How am I this much of a fuck up, bro? I'm fucking shit up really bad. What did I do? Oh shit. Sorry. Okay. What did I miss? You're not a. Everybody makes mistakes. It takes one step at a time. What are you talking about? You don't remember Joshua, the guy who was. Oh, Joshua Fabi, the guy who was with Diego Sanchez? Yeah, I do remember him. The guy who genuinely destroyed his entire career. Yeah, I remember him. I remember he was they were beefing with him. JSB lost his belt to Matt Serra the first time, then got 10 out of defenses. Bilal ain't no different, homie. He's a perfect counter grappler. Y'all will see if only Snoopsman would stop ducking. I agree. Kamaru Usman is ducking. But Bilal doesn't get that belt back. Kamaru Usman's a good matchup for Bilal. And Kamaru Usman's washed. Kamaru Usman beat Buckley, but it's like Buckley ain't that guy, you know? Joshua, Jeff Molina was always your friend? All right, buddy. So I don't want to be nice to you anymore? No, you just don't be gay, bro. Like, well, why you gotta be gay? He said he's a fuck up? I didn't say I'm a fuck up. What are you talking about? And if I did, who cares? Like what? Like what, buddy? You know? How's that gay? Because you're trying to be nice to me. I'm a guy, bro. I don't need someone to fill me up. I mean, what? I don't need someone to, like, boost me. You know, that's not what guys do, buddy. Type shit. What's up? Bearded Viking Woodworks. How you doing, man? Why's my shit lagging? What is this about? Damn, Hackle's just been... Nah, I'm about to like destroy myself. Holy shit, man. I'm about to like explode. What is it? Okay, interesting. Fill me up. That was clearly a verbal typo. Can you put on a British accent and pretend you're Guru? Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that. Can you do, I don't know, but he has like an American British accent at this point, right? Oh, thanks for the $2. Yeah. What do I think about John Jones? Oh, I think he's fucking gay. I think he's fucking gay. I hope you get groped. Okay, well, let's just fucking wait a little bit. Don't need these comments on the screen if it's gonna cook the stream. I don't think it's the comments that are cooking the stream. Like, is it? Nah, it's not even that. It's not even that. Is it that? No, I don't think it is. It's not even that. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't need you to be nice, bro. You don't have to. But you don't have to. It is what it is, bro. Dude, I get so. I always get so. I'm bare cheesing. I'm bare cheesing. Yeah. Have your little bromance over in the corner where you want to have your bromance. I don't care. Grown man cheesing because the stream doesn't work. Get it right. See, that's the energy I can accept. That's the energy I can accept here. Oh, those chatterbait pop-up windows? Yeah, that's probably a good idea to get rid of my but I don't want to miss out on something. You know, what if someone tips big on these chatterbait streams, man? I don't know. It's Kern for your stream, the comment? Yeah. Why do you copy ITB? I didn't. What are you talking about? Heaven forbid. That's like the most standard. Oh, Jesus. You guys are a bunch of virgins, bro. Straight up. You guys are a bunch of virgins who don't know anything about life at all. Like, I just want to explode. You did? I didn't at all. What's good, twin? What's good, man? We are not twins. We are not twins. We ain't twins. You ain't no twin of mine. You ain't no brother of mine. You ain't no brother of mine. Heaven forbid. Is it because I'm black? Duh. No, I'm kidding. What's up, man? You just want to? I do just want to explode. Yeah. No, we're not. No, I do not. Yes, I am. Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid. No, I do not. I genuinely do not. I don't look like him at all. So, what are you talking about? That's not me. That's a different guy. Ever since? Nope. I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not anti-minority, bro. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what a minority is. I don't even see color. I don't even see color. All right? How would I know? I'm literally colorblind. Like, not even like figuratively colorblind. I'm literally colorblind. So when I see people, I'm like, that's just a white guy, you know? That's just a gray guy. We're all shades of gray to me. We're all just shades of gray. In my eyes, we're all just shades of gray. I'm not anti-minority. I agree. Finally, you got it right. I love... No. Imagine not being proud... What? What? Imagine not being proud of being white. Okay, that's interesting. 50 Shades? No, not 50 Shades. I just see gray. Not 50 different shades of gray. Probably like about like 10 to 15 different shades of gray. Nothing to do with the books. Nothing to do with the books, though. Nothing to do with the books. Oh, that's not me, bro. That's not me. If anybody's thumbnails I'm copying, there's this girl. How is it in... I'm not in... That's not who I am. That's not me. Well, that's not me. I'm not saying hello to you when you're not even saying hi to me. You're saying hi to someone else who isn't even in the vicinity. He's not even close to me. Pathetic. Pathetic. They say. I'm gonna redo every one of my thumbnails. I think I'm gonna redo every one of my thumbnails because I'm literally just gonna explode. Literally. Do you ever just feel like you want to no Diddy? You ever just feel like you want to explode? I heard you've been on the run for a couple years. I'm not Rigo. You love white girls? Okay. I pick them while what? First off, I will answer that question despite the levels of disrespect. Okay? Despite the levels of disrespect I'm seeing here. Yeah, dude, I'm looking at her thumbnails too, bro. We're doing the same thing right now. We're doing the same thing right now. I'm gonna answer your question though. Thoughts on Khalil getting his face rearranged? Do you know what? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Jamal Hill's about to show levels to Khalil and kind of prove that Khalil has never been that guy. There is the off chance that Khalil gets like a KO here, right? Just purely due to the fact that Jamal Hill has like his chin up. You copy ITP and Fight Fairy. Fight Fairy. How do I copy Fight Fairy? I didn't copy ITP. Like what? Bro, Fight Fairy don't even be posting type shit. Looks. Okay, nice one. Bro, this guy's not even close, man. What? Heaven forbid I put a face. Oh my gosh. I copy him? Yeah, heaven forbid I put a face. I put a face and 2 pictures. I didn't know that putting a face and 2 pictures was like heaven forbid, bro. Like, come on. Spiraling? No. Jesus. I'm not Rigo. It's the girl who you end her. I'm not Fight Fairy. So who am I? Who am I? Fight Fairy or Rigo? Which one? I can't be both. I just can't be both. Or else I'll break the multiverse here. You guys cannot be both. Fight Fairy by haircut. Hi ITP. What's up? Yeah. You guys are stupid. Both. Okay. Every MMA YouTuber is following the mold that was set by Guru. Anyways, who cares? Just enjoy it. Yeah, you think? You think? They're following the mold? What's a mold? What's the mold? No, you introduced Fight Fairy a couple weeks ago. That wasn't me. I did not. You look like Tyrese Halliburton. No, I do not. You're ITP, Rigo, and Fight Fairy. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I give up. Yep, sure. That's just who I am. That's just who I am, guys. You're right. You got me. You got me. I don't know what's wrong with my shit right now. Let's pull up Task Manager. Bro, at least try to be more expressive. In what? Bro, how is my shit so laggy, bro? Fight Fairy, yep. Less emotion than JDM. Ah, bro, it's early morning, man. It's early morning. What do you want me to do? You're relax. What is this English? Is this English or what language is that? Are you speaking German here? Germanic, Latin? What's the dealio? Yeah, I'm just gonna explode. Game 6 is in 8 hours. Lock in, bro. Basketball is a trash sport. I'm never watching basketball. I'm never watching basketball, baseball, football. They're all trash sports. I'm never boring. That's why I'll fall asleep to it probably. If I want to sleep, that's what I'm doing. I don't believe that. I don't believe that is what I look like. I refuse to believe that's what I look like, bro. Is this persona you have on your final assessment? What does that mean? Nah, he does. No, I don't. No, I do not look like that. Nobody watching that middle America born ass NBA Finals on God. True. This does look like Chatterbait. No. 100%? No, not 100%. You're just a bot. You're just a bot. You're not real. You're not real. Spectre. Yeah, I'm sure Spectre. That's a bot's name. You're not real. Fam under major stress. So true. Not true at all. Not true at all. You guys don't know what you are real. That's what a bot would say. A bot would say they're real. So maybe you should start defending Israel Adesanya so your professors can give you extra credit. Okay. I mean, I do like Israel Adesanya. I do like Israel Adesanya. I got great respect for Israel Adesanya. Okay? Yes, he did have a little bit of a questionable past, right? But the past is the past for the reason, you know? I believe in growth. I'm a believer in growth, and I believe that he can, you know, grow as a person and develop. You're the one that looks like it. Nope, you're a bot. You look like who? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I'm not searching up names anymore. The amount of times I've gotten tricked into searching up names, and it's just like some P-star, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm not looking up names anymore. Fam gay in the past. Yeah, Adesanya is, yeah. He is a Diddy blood, as some would say. He is the Diddy friend, because we all got the Diddy friend. It's not. Okay, who is this? Oh, is this some boxer? What an obscure connection. Is he had a lot of growth? Exactly, yeah. In his pec because he had gyno milker. Yeah, okay. Volk beats Izzy at what is that? At this point? Volk does not beat Izzy. Stop it. Izzy was stuffing takedowns from a Mavov, and he just got caught. Volk wouldn't even be able to punch Izzy in the head. Like Izzy could literally kick Volk's head off. Imagine what you'll see what Islam did. This is not Chatterbait, bro. JDM beats Izzy at this point? No. Stylistically, no. Mavov is a French guy. Of course, he doesn't shoot effectively. Okay. I mean, why are you hating on French people? Volk beats Izzy? No, he does not. Volk, I think there's definitely like a threshold for Volk. Volk probably beats Justin Gaethje, but at 185er, I mean, what, 50 pounds difference? And the head kick and a tall, lanky guy like Izzy. Diego Lopez beats Izzy, yeah. This guy went to a decision with washed out of prime Brian Ortega. So, I don't know. Promise that you will sing about me. Promise that you will sing about me. Aaron Pico beats Izzy. Aaron Pico beats Izzy? Okay, this guy's literally hasn't even fought in the best promotion. He's literally in the B leagues. In the B leagues. Okay, I'm gonna die straight up today. I'm gonna die today. Like, this is just so annoying. This lag. Volk is lanky, but somewhere else. Mario Bautista? Stop. Chatterbait quality stream. Chatterbait quality stream, yeah. Yeah, I give up. I'm just doing it this way. Promise fan, no one beats Izzy. Mario Bautista was the guy that dethroned Marab. Mario Bautista ain't that guy, bro. Bro, did the MMA Guru at least try to be original? Bro, even did the MMA Guru try to be original? Humiliation ritual. We're changing our page to Lag MMA. We are changing our page. MMA Guru didn't try. He was just being himself. I don't know what you're trying to say here. The Guru did it by being himself. He wasn't trying to be someone else. What you're telling me is to try to be him. So you're contradicting yourself. Aaron Pico beats Nico Price. Probably. I mean, Nico Price is trash. No, I mean, like, I can't say, You're saying I'm copying him because I say, Really? I can't, that's not allowed? Yo, dude, the Guru literally says yes to questions. Yeah, why are you trying to beat the Guru, bro? Yeah, Rigo. Okay. Nice one, dude. Nice one. Be like Orlando Brown. No. I don't want to be like Orlando Brown. I'm pretty sure, is this guy gets like beat up. What are you talking about? Is that the guy who got ran over by a bus? Oh, wait, different Orlando? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too many Orlandos. Can't even say when you're thinking of what to say. Crazy times again. I know, right? Dude, the Guru literally says yes. You know, someone said the same thing to me. They said you can't say true to questions or to comments. You can't say true to when someone says something. And it's just like, what can I say? Hi, Anne Frank. The Guru literally sits in a chair. I'll stream. Yeah. Except I don't know. I don't know. You're James Vick. Dag mad offended? I'm not offended. I'm not a lib. I don't get offended easily. I'm a strong man. Just start saying false to everything instead of true. Yeah. What's like another word of true? I'll just say accurate. You're pressed. False. Inaccurate. Inaccurate. I'm not pressed or offended. Inaccurate statement detected. Here in what? My homegirl smoked. What? Douglas, bro, are you tweaking, bro? Are you tweaking or what's the deal with you? Khalil is actually going to get shattered so bad this weekend. Accurate. Yeah, accurate. Very accurate. Accurate. I could see it. You know, Khalil doesn't have a lot of head movement. You look like who? Not even kidding. I don't not believe you. Affirmative, head ass. Yeah. Affirmative. Yep. Nice. You look like you would lose to Guru in a math test. Nah, stop it. I would cook this guy in a math test. I would cook him in a math test, bro. I would destroy him in a one-on-one math battle. Are you kidding me? Math likes my strong suit, bro. Oh my. You shouldn't use the Lord's name in vain. First off, second off, capitalize your G, buddy. We don't appreciate lowercase G's in God. Big type of guy to listen to God's plan as motivation. Yeah. Red Bull energy drinks are bad for you. Yeah, I know. They're good though. If Nina is sleeping with Marab, it wouldn't be impossible that Dana is sleeping with the Saudis. That's what I was thinking today. I was thinking that Dana is in bed with the Saudis. And you know what's crazy? Dude, it goes deeper than Dana is sleeping with the Saudis. The UFC is just a branch of the Israeli government. Let's keep it a buck here, bro. How long would it take for you to teach Nate Diaz polynomials? I don't know. Nate Diaz, bro? I don't know. Never. He's never gonna. Man, fuck that. Yo, I just want to freaking punch that freaking paper, dude. Yeah, fuck that. I want to turn this paper and I want to turn this fucking math test to a fucking blunt. I want to smoke this fucking math test, bro. And you're not gonna do fucking shit about it. I'm gonna fuck you up. You hate your mom because you didn't buy you V-Bucks? Dope. So you saw the Guru video about oil money? No, I didn't. I didn't see the video that Guru did about oil money. Recent one? Why is Nate Diaz Dag's impression so good? I don't know. Dana can't even breathe without Sheik Turkey's permission these days. Yeah, true. But yeah, it's a weird relationship they got on. Yeah, Dana White is a little bit is kind of like one of the girls that just get flown out. But then again, Saudi Arabia owns mostly like what, everything, right? They own everything. The Saudis own everything. They own soccer. They own the WWE. They own the UFC. Like, they literally own the major worldwide international sports. The only reason they don't own the NFL, the NBA, or the NHL is because those are like non-international sports. You know? Not because of Dan. Can't be that hard. What can't be that hard? Bro, the Saudis own everything. It's crazy the amount of stuff they own. It is crazy. Like all those like, I don't know. They don't own cricket? Yeah, but nobody wants to own cricket. Let's keep it a buck. Who would want to own cricket? Tired of running. No, I'm not Chip either. I'm not Rigo. I'm not Fight Fairy. I'm not ITP. I'm not Chip. I am Dag, buddy. I'm Dag. That's who I am. And I'm coming for that bell. Toby MMA. Nope. Remember that reaction to the song? I do remember that reaction, yeah. It was great. It was really funny. Yeah. I'll become ASMR MMA. Tired of running. Do you listen to funk? Yeah. Toby song reaction? Nope. Not gonna happen. He did not do a tour in your hometown. I don't think they have wheelchair accessibility in Mexico, bro. Stop coping MMA momentum. I'm not MMA momentum either. Can I time the mango guy? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, if you want. I don't care. How much do I tip for Daggy step in this? No. Hey, Dana is a businessman. He would bow towards anyone who would pump money in his pocket, and the Saudis doing that exactly in each and every sport. They have a decent viewing. Yeah, it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate that Dana White just doesn't have any standards. And it's crazy because Dana White is catering to the Saudis because they're giving him lump sums of money from a very small group of people, yet he could get the same amount of money from the fans of the sport if he put the same amount of effort for the fans, but he doesn't want to do that. You know? It's like, yeah, you're getting millions and millions of dollars from the Saudis, but if you put more effort into building your sport and more effort into caring about your sport and the viewers would pay pay-per-view money, which then would pay you, right? Like if you elevated the sport, if you changed the pay-per-view model, if you did everything you needed to do in order to elevate the sport, you would get the same money from the fans as you do from the Saudis, you know? You never listen to another man whispering about MMA, what the fuck? You say that now until we're on top of the world. Saudis pay more than the fans? Right now they do. But I think that if they elevated the quality, the reason the Saudi pays more than the fans is because the fans, I think 50% of the fans, I even think more fans illegally stream than buy the pay-per-views. So their revenue is probably could easily, if you think like if 60%, if they're only getting 40% of total revenue because the other 60% is watching illegally, that's a lot of revenue they're missing out on. And I feel like 60% isn't even a bad number. Why do you care where the UFC hold events? It's not like you guys attend live events anyways. Because that changes the whole dynamic. What do you mean? That changes the whole dynamic. They go to Saudi Arabia, they go to Abu Dhabi, and they have the most dead crowds ever. They go to France, they go to Canada, they go to Australia, some of the most live crowds ever, which elevates the fights 100%. I'm not humming Kendrick Lamar songs. I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. Pretty sure there's actually a girl who does ASMR talks about MMA. Of course you know about that, buddy. I swear female MMA YouTubers are just love baiting. Yeah, most of them are. Except there was one of them that I found. There was this female MMA YouTuber, bro, and she was a she was like a furry. She's like I clicked on her channel and I sorted by the oldest videos at the beginning. She was a furry. I'm like, you know what? This kind of makes sense. The fact that a female, a girl who's really into MMA is also a furry. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Why are you? Girls should not watch MMA or be that passionate about MMA. Unless they're like jujitsu nerds. And then when I found it, she was a furry. And I was like, you know what? Makes perfect sense. Remember when we were Section 8s? Yeah. Working hard to improve quality versus getting money via sponsorship. I mean, yeah, I know, right? I know. Like, it's crazy. But that's just, yeah, I mean, Dana White talks about, I don't know. Dana White talks about, oh, you know, kids today are lazy, this and that. Dana White, you're just literally just Dana White is just trying to make the Ultimate Fighter in different things. Like this guy's just trying to just do the easiest way to make a new company. But I don't know. Mao, you inspired me. Bro tried sneaking in Canada, switch Canada with the UK. They have the best crowds. Oh, you mean the UK is the best crowds? You mean the crowds that fell asleep during UFC 304? Montreal has the best crowd in all of the UFC, easily. Montreal, Australia, number 2. Number 3, France. Number 4, the UK. Number 5, some places in America. Some American states. And then after that, it's going to be the Middle East. And then after that, it's going to be Brazil. They're trash. Completely trash. Mexico, trash. Get rid of them. Both of them. So lame when a sick fight was down and you'd see the crowds and dudes with robes talking about where they parked their camel. Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly, right? You'd see guys in the backgrounds with like Piotr Jan versus Sean O'Malley. And you'd look in the background, and there's just a bunch of Sikhs just talking while Sean O'Malley is fighting Piotr Jan. Like, what? Thought you were a feminist? Nope. Yes, we all want a furry MMA fangirl. I guess so, yeah. Dana just gets a hard-on for every new company he makes. Yeah, I think that's what he is, right? I think Dana White's drug is making new companies. Brazil is trash crowds. Y'all remember when Jamal Hill fought Glover Teixeira and the entire crowd of Brazil just left? The entire crowd of Brazil just left before, gave no respect to Glover Teixeira when he was retiring. They all just left. Like, you know how disrespectful that is? Or when Brandon Moreno beat Davison Figueiredo for like the 4th time, right? They'd go crazy if Jurgis was the main eventing. They fell. Are you still talking about the UK? That was barely 2 years ago. Yeah, and even again, when was the last time they went to Rio? Was that UFC 301? Right? UFC 301, I believe, was in Rio. Trash crowd. The crowd was trash. The crowd was genuinely trash. UFC 301. Yeah, that was trash. Like, genuinely trash. And, like, Brazil should be barred from having events for real. Yeah, Brazil never, at least Rio. At least, never go to Rio. Never go back to Rio. Never, ever go back to Rio. I feel like if you have a trash crowd, you're done. You're not going. Lightweight was so hilarious back when Glover subbed Jan so easily. I was dying laughing. Light heavyweight, yeah, I know, right? Everybody thought Jan was gonna destroy Glover, and then he comes out and Loki pieces Jan up on the feet, and then submits him, and like the quickest tap ever too from Jan. Like Jan literally gave up his neck and then just immediately tapped while he was flattened out. Prayer brought order back to the division. Yeah. Kobe was dead on what he said about Brazil. Yeah. I heard the Sheiks talking about where they parked their camels during Jamal Hill Baku pre-fight scrum interview. There's in Azerbaijan. It's not in the Middle East. It's in what? What would that area be even called? Not the Middle East. That's just Asia, I guess, right? Asia. The Russians could be a great audience if it ever happens. Not Dagestan, but Moscow. Yeah, I'd love to go. Dude, everybody needs to everybody hates the Russians right now. Anybody who's like a big player despises the Russians. Like, Russians aren't allowed to compete in the Olympics. Bro, let the Russians compete in the Olympics, man. That bothers me so much. Let the Russians compete in the Olympics. Let's go to Russia. Like, bro, this war is just so boring, man. UFC Pakistan? Bro, they're never going to Pakistan. Never. And nobody would ever want to fight in Pakistan. Nobody would ever want to fight in Pakistan. It'd be like the dumbest thing ever. They need to go back to more cities in Canada. UFC Bangladesh? No. UFC, they need to do UFC Sri Lanka. Nobody talks about Pereira anymore. Yeah, true. Ilya would lose to Gary. Probably. The height's just way too crazy. Dana said he's not retiring until I have a card in every country. No, he's retired. They're not having a card in every country. You think they're going to go, to the Congo? You think they're going to go to Zimbabwe? Like, they're not going to any of these places. You think they're going to go to Madagascar? Like, what? You think they're going to go to... They're not going to freaking Iraq. Like, they're not doing that. Half of these countries don't even have, like, an arena. Like, if they were to go to every single country, they'd literally need to build an arena. They'd be fighting in, like, some desert. Like, literally just on the sand. They'd be pulling out, like, some street beefs level technology if they were fighting in freaking Bangladesh. I know, but if you go listen, you can hear them still guess they're in Baku. You can check for yourself. Dude, those Baku interviews are just completely trash. These interviewers from Baku, bro, literally need to, like, oh my gosh. Did y'all see these interviews? These were some of the worst interviews I've ever seen in my entire life. Vancouver will for sure get a mid-card, which sucks. Brad Katona trash. Brad Katona left the UFC. He's no longer. He got cut. Look at where they are this weekend. It's Azerbaijan. It's basically Georgia. You're such a source of knowledge. Oh, thanks, man. UFC doesn't do arenas. Stop being a casual. What do you mean they don't do arenas? They do arenas all the time. Those interviews were so funny. Yeah, they were so bad. Remember when Absolute Casuals thought Fight Island meant they're going to be fighting on the beach? You're going to have a Vancouver card? Yeah. They need to go back to Montreal again, quickly. ASAP. Yeah, I know. Jamal looked disappointed in the questions he was asked. Yeah. They've never done an arena? What do you mean they've never done an arena? What is an arena to you? Arenas don't have roofs? Bro, you're... Oh, Jesus. That's the opposite. You meant stadiums. You meant stadiums. Stadiums don't have roofs. Yeah, it's a stadium, not an arena. Dumb fuck. What happened with Hyde Island? I don't know. Wait, you're Canadian, Daggy? How does it feel to be the last white person left? I don't know. Nah, man, Fight Island is all amateurs. What? Yeah, what did happen? UFC Fight Island. So yeah, what did happen to Fight Island? What do they do? Dumbass needed to fact check for him. Can't wait till MMA Canadian MMA is over. It's sad to watch. Charles Radke owns Canada. Bro, Charles Radke got KO'd by Mike Mallet. What do you mean he owns Canada? He's like the last guy to own Canada. If anything, it's Neil Magny owns Canada. Right? Bro, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Dude, I had 146 likes on my comment. Dude, I get more likes on my comment than I do on my videos. Mo Usman owns Canada. Okay, buddy. Fake stoppage. Nice try. Fight Island was a gimmick name for Abu Dhabi. I guess so, right? Tell your mom the better part of you. Damn. Bro got mad. Bro got mad. Yeah, I said these interviews are trash. And everybody agreed with me. I'm totally agreeable. I'm just that guy. Free J, bro. Yeah, free J. Free Ramen Daddy, bro. Free Ramen Daddy. 100% free Ramen Daddy, bro. Decide, 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 decide. When does the MMA content start? I don't know. When you ask for it. What do you want me to say? You want me to say? What do you want me to say, man? Who watches these media scrums? Literally same NPCs boring questions every week. Yeah, I know. I watch them. I watch them though. You spoken about food the whole time? What? Can we have a freak off? Episode 1? Yeah, episode 1. I was just thinking, episode 1. By Mondes, Radke, and Bilal and Jared Gordon as champs would cure the Whoa, what? Man, the MMA media has gone so bad. That is true. That is true. That is very true. Not one single good question. You could tell Jamal was ready to off himself. I know, but that's just, dude, that's just these. I don't know what's wrong, but I think the American media is bad at asking questions. Bro. This other country media is even worse. I thought everybody thinks Nina Drama's a bad interviewer, right? Asks bad questions. Dog, take a look at the Russian women are the worst. Women genuinely ask the worst questions. I don't even know how these women come up with these questions. I don't know how they come up with these questions. I'm like, is your brain like turned off? Do you have like a switch that turns off your brain? Because this is like the dumbest questions I've ever heard in my entire life. They'll literally ask like questions that have like I don't even understand. It's media, like everybody's going to actively watch that shit. Yeah, focus on losing because, okay. What do you do when Jemive doesn't make weight or get sick? Oh, he's going to destroy Drickus and do neither of this. Wildest title of 2025? Is it? Is it, though? Is it? If you want to see some wild titles, go watch my videos. Go look at my videos. What's your favorite Justin Bieber song? Baby. Fake Feminist? Nope. Bro's your TV on the ground? That's not a TV. That's a fireplace. In case it gets cold. Did you play with Bakugan when you were younger? Yep. What is the UFC back? That's what UFC Baku reminds me of. UFC Baku reminds me of like that anime. It's like Baku, right? It reminds me of. Daggy equals racism. Nope. No, it does not equal racism. Why don't you start having guests? I'd have guests. I'd have guests for sure. Yeah. Bro, is your TV on the ground? I just said it's not on my. That's not a TV. That's a fireplace. It's a fireplace. What's up, man? Or like another low budget streamer to be friends with. That's true. That's true. I could do that, but yeah, that's true. But yeah, we'll see. Can I get the N-word pass again? I want to send motivation to Mohammed Usman. Do you watch TV shows on your fireplace? Yeah. I'd maybe jump on for a good chat one day. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing one time is just, bro, is your TV on the ground or something? Again, that is not my TV. That is a fireplace. Who should Usman fight next? Bilal Muhammad. Bilal Bahamondes, Radke being the best friends and teammates is the most random thing in the world. Yeah, Palestinian, what, Cuban? Is he Cuban? No, he's Chilean. Palestinian and Chilean in an American. A homophobe. Will you be attending Bedtime FC later today? No. Did you ever look into collab with who? No, I don't know who that is. No, I've never heard of him. I need a fireplace. Usman Bilal is good. It is good, and that's the fight to make next. They have beef. They have everything you need in a fight. Yair as well. Usman is ducking. Is he? Yair Loki beats Volk in the rematch, but loses to Mavzar. Yair, I think there's a chance Yair wins in the rematch, but like, I don't want to see it, bro. Why are we giving Yair a chance to get a title? Like that's just so bad. There's been what? 5 people who've held the featherweight belt, and if Yair gets it, it loses all of its prestige. Right? Like it went from Aldo to McGregor to Max to Volk to Ilya. All generational fighters. And if Yair gets it, I mean, it just ruins the whole... Like, you look at the belt at 145 and you're like, he's not the best. He wasn't the best at the time, you know? I'm not the Chase Hooper of MMA YouTube, bro. Stop it. Where do you keep the wood for your fireplace? It's electrical fireplace. What would Chimaev do when DDP comes running, throwing punches, and swing his arms all over, shoot for the legs, or play defensive? Will he focus on? He's going to shoot a takedown. 100% he's going to shoot a takedown. 100% he will shoot a takedown. Yeah. Yair will hilariously fluke a KO over Volk. Yeah, probably. I mean, with the head kicks there, right? I just realized you were the Chase Hooper. Nope. Do you see the Buckley video with Usman? I didn't see it. No, but I saw the video, right? But I didn't see You're gonna leak our DMs? We don't have. Okay, go ahead. I have nothing incriminating. If every top 10 welterweight mass migrated to middleweight, would they run that division? Mostly top level middleweights were failed welterweights. Strickland, Whitaker, DDP, Gaslam, Till. Shavkat would do well at middleweight. There's lots of guys. So would they run the division? Probably not. Probably not. I think they definitely make up the majority of the rankings, but I think the champion wouldn't be a current welterweight. No. When bombs are going off outside Balco Arena, Joe Rogan's yelling, "Gotta get out of there! You gotta get out of there, man!" Buckley said if he KO'd Usman, he would have gotten rewarded something high. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did see that clip. Of Hunter Campbell telling Buckley that he would have gotten something if he KO'd Usman, yeah. Have you seen the Buckley leaks? They're top tier. I have not seen, and I don't want to see the Buckley leaks. That's kind of something I don't want to see. And I don't think anybody else wants to see the Buckley leaks. Buckley leaks. Interesting. So I was rewatching one of my old videos, and I was like, that was an interesting video. I know Hamza does not give a F when it comes to fighting anybody, but I think he needs to revise his strategy for this one. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, DDP is not on the level of Hamza. We want to see it? No, we do not want to see it. Is it a holiday in Canada? No. You're the one who leaked them? I didn't leak the Buckley leaks, bro. Where the tip guide on how much for a guru shuffle? What's a guru shuffle? A guru shuffle, mate. I've never heard of it before. Never heard of a guru shuffle. I've heard of Muzz, right? Muzz. Maz Mo Usman Haz, yeah. Did you just get out of bed? Nope. Dude, I'm just gonna explode. I'm just gonna explode, man. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. I'm just gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. I'm gonna explode. No. I'm gonna explode. 100% I will explode. Yeah. I'm not Halliburton, man. I'm not Halliburton, bro. On who? I'm not exploding on anybody. I'm just saying I'm gonna explode. Like, my brain is just so on the verge of explosion. Which is just, true. Dag's part of the Halliban? What? Halliban? I've never heard that name before. What's that? Just hit the Cartman? Nope. So am I. He's goated. What happened to your YouTube shorts? I deleted them. Because I figured, I don't know, it just doesn't, I'm just going through it, John Dong. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm just going through it. I feel like I've gotten to the point where, like, I can be upfront with you guys. You're not just people who post up in my chat. You guys are my boys. I feel at this point, you guys are my boys. I don't know how y'all feel about me, but I feel like you guys are my boys. Whether you've been here for long or not long. Bro, sometimes I just be going through it of, like, I need to do something different because I'm not doing something correct, meaning I need to do something different, So it's like, it's in my head, dude. It's like constantly in my head, Of it being like, oh, dude, you need to change something. If something's not going right, that means you're not doing something correct, which means you need to change something. And then you change something, and you're like, oh, should I change it? So that's why I got rid of the shorts, just because I feel like, was it doing anything for me? Was it, so it's a very, can you upload the video of you trolling MMA Joy if you still have it? That was funny. I have it on my Instagram. I have it on my Instagram. I'll post it on my Instagram right here. There's the Instagram reel. Mav's the most fun middleweight, low key, even if he's French. Mavov most fun middleweight? Nah, stop it. Chimaev's the most fun. I feel like we're gay lovers. We're not gay lovers. Same guy who was climbing when I said I was being nice to him. No, I don't need you. It's all been done before. Huh? I don't need you to be nice to me. I don't need you to be nice to me. That's just not how it is. I don't need people to be nice to me. I need people to be honest with me. I'd rather have honesty than people being nice. Do you think we could develop a plan on what I need? Can I ask you guys some questions? Serious questions, guys? Can we go through something? If you were to go through my YouTube channel, right? What thumbnail style, stop in lines, I'm trying to resupply. I need the energy. I'm sorry. It is what it is. What videos thumbnail style do you guys fuck with the most? Holy shit, man. I have so many videos. What is this? Like, these aren't bad views. When you look through my whole channel, they're not even bad views, right? I just need to be a little bit better. Bro just chucked in a massive Zen. Is it that obvious? Stop hitting lines in the early videos. I don't even get how people are ruined for Roundtree. He's literally in a cult. Yeah, he's in a self-help cult. Like, let's just take a look. Let's take a look. What do you think captures my personality the best in terms of video thumbnails? Holy shit, why is there so many videos? What am I sorting by? Holy cow. Is that not insane? This is not true. I'm going in a circle, aren't I? I am going in a circle. Okay. So the oldest videos, it goes 10 months, and then it starts going backwards, right? Then, yeah, starts going backwards. 11 month and 1 month. That makes no sense. Okay, so this is where it starts. Holy cow. I thought I was an unk. What, you guys don't say holy cow? Maybe you shuffle around your thumbnails too often, staying ticking to one. Yeah, I know, Hackle. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking I'm doing. When you said why did multiple people comment that? Your first video thumbnail does? No. Which thumbnail stands out to you guys as like, oh, that's a good thumbnail? If we go from like this, right? See, why is there... Is my YouTube glitch? Look, Shafkat's the most overrated welterweight. Shafkat's the most overrated welterweight. How many... Why is this glitched? Did I glitch my stuff? Your thumbnails look super generic. Then which one looks good? Because I've had literally so many different versions of thumbnails, and I need to stop. I need to pick one and stick with it. I can't pick one and stick with it because every time, dude, Shafkat beats everybody at 170 except for Islam. I think JDM beats him. I think Islam, JDM beats him. Which thumbnail looks good for you guys? Should I put my face? Okay, I'm gonna go on a poll with you guys. But the most popular one, like, that's the most popular one. JDM struggled with Kevin Holland. JDM beats Shafkat, you're funny. I think JDM beats, except for Islam, yeah. Okay, guys, if you're new to the live stream, leave. If you're new to the live stream, leave. This is for the Daggtards. I'm talking directly right here. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you directly. Me, Dag, to the Daggtards. You, a Daggtard. I'm talking directly to you, a Daggtard. If you are a Daggtard, we need to sort out how I want to move forward. Today, I'm renaming the title. I'm calling the title. Okay? I'm renaming the title here. Okay? If you are not a Daggtard, leave. If I'm not lagging right now, hello, lag. Lag. Yep, get the lag out. Okay, we're good. Daggtards, talking to you directly. Not a Daggtard, leave. No way you think DDP is on roids? Probably is, yeah. I think Jemive's not. But I think DDP could be, but I don't know. Okay, I renamed the title of this live stream. Okay? We're no longer talking about MMA. Remove MMA from your name? That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to remove MMA from my name. We're rebranding today. Today, we are rebranding. Today. Complete rebrand. Today is the day. Okay, today, you remind me of Ned from Nags Declassified. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Today is the rebrand. Today... watch John Jones' new interview. No, you're not a Daggtard, UP. I've never seen you before. If you're not a Daggtard, I need you to leave. I need you to go. I need you to go if you're not a Daggtard, okay? The name of this live stream is Daggtards Only. Rabbi MMA. No, it's just Dag now. It's just Dag. I'm getting rid of Dag MMA. It's just Dag now. We're going for a whole new split decision with Hafez. Oban Elliott was able to KO him. Why are there more people here when I change the title to Hafel was on roids? No, I just think JDM had that dog trash game plan. Why am I lagging? What are you going to cover besides MMA? Nothing. Old Burns controlled the JDM. That was a bad game plan. James, the best welterweight in the world. He is the best welterweight in the world right now. Yeah. Truly chatterbait. Yeah, I know it is chatterbait quality, bro. I don't understand why. Joshua Van's best flyweight in the world? No, he's not. Brandon Royval's about to humble him, and I'm about to make money on him. I'm about to make money on Joshua Van losing. With all the hype going into Joshua Van, we are. I hope everybody believes Joshua Van is him. Yeah, keep saying Joshua Van. Erwin Lee's, he's starting a cult. I am starting a cult today. Today is the day we start the cult. So this is the plan, right? This is the plan. I am going to private every live stream I've made before this. Today is Daggystan episode 1. Today is Daggystan episode 1. I'm marking it right now. Today is Daggystan episode 1. From this point forward, it's going to be Daggystan episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 1,000, 7,000 Daggystan episodes. And that's what the live streams are going to be called. It's going to be Daggystan episode whatever. That's the plan. Now moving forward for thumbnails. That's not happening. It is happening. 12, that we're going to get to 10,000, episode 1,000 of Daggystan. I'm privatizing all the live streams and we're restarting from the beginning. Videos. I'm probably going to private a lot of videos. I'm probably going to private a bunch of videos and I'm going to complete rebrand. Do commentary over footage rather than talking into the camera. Okay, I'll take that. I'm going to start writing this down. I'm going to pull up a Google Doc. Bet my rent money that's not happening. You bet your rent money that's what's not happening. That I'm not going to do a bunch of videos. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, bet your rent money. Okay, I'll be taking your rent money. I'll gladly take your rent money. I'm going to, try to make quality incoming. Jesus Christ, bro. Maybe if I do that. What's going on? I just joined. Oh, do you see the pinned message? If you're not a DAGGTARD, I need you to leave. If you're not a DAGGTARD, I need you to leave. It's for DAGGTARDs only. Dag so broke he wants 10 pesos. Your rent is 10 pesos? That's like what? A penny? A single cent? Okay. So what do I need to do moving forward? Okay, live streams. I'm going to private my live streams. I'm going to private a bunch of videos, and I'm going to start from day one. We're starting day one, basically, is what we're doing. We're starting day one, but I just have a bunch of subs. Thumbnails. I need to fix live stream, Daggystan, episode blank. For videos, thumbnails. They're not rupees. They're pesos, which are just as bad as rupees. Pesos are probably just as bad as rupees. All right. Hamzat isn't even from Dagestan? I know, he's from Chechnya. I'm not saying Hamzat. That's just the profile picture. I'm saying DAGGTARDS is like... Yeah, it's just a name. It's a name for people who watch my live streams is DAGGTARDS. But I'm just going through a mental crisis right now. I'm going through like a little bit of like a midlife crisis right now. Yeah, I'm going through a midlife crisis. He's from Sweden. His Hamzat's not from Sweden. He's not from Sweden. He lived in Sweden, but I mean, come on. There's a bunch of immigrants who live in Sweden. Chemaev's just one of them. No longer welcome in Chechnya. Who? Chemaev? Yeah, he chills out in Chechnya all the time. He does his little dance in Chechnya too. I'm gonna explode. I'm about to explode, mate. Yeah, I'm about to explode. I just need a hard reset. I think I just need a hard reset. I think that's the plan, is just do like a complete hard reset. I think that's the plan. Just a super duper hard reset. I'm just gonna private all my videos. I'm just gonna restart. About to bust? No, man, I'm not. I'm not about to bust. Mentally, yeah, mentally about to bust. I'm busting mentally right now, 100%. I'm super bust mentally. I'm not pulling that. I'm not gonna do that. Khalil Roundtree, Jamal Hill prediction. Round 3, finish by Jamal Hill. But I could see Khalil winning. But I think it's like 80-20 Jamal. 80-20 Jamal. I'm hard resetting today, guys. I'm a hard resetting. Super duper hard reset today. Today is the day we hard reset. Okay? It is the day we hard reset. That's a plan for today. Hard reset today. I'm redoing everything. I'm restarting everything. I need to just mentally reset because I'm going nowhere in life. And that's what you gotta do sometimes. What do you guys think? Hard reset? I'm hard resetting. How do you guys feel about how do you guys feel about that? If I were to hard reset, private everything I have right now. Private literally everything I have right now. The longer the fight goes, the more it favors Hill. You think? I think the more it okay, that's an interesting opinion. I don't know why you would think that though. Not everything. Why not everything? No need for reset, just keep grinding. But I think I'm all over the place. I think I'm literally way I'm way too deep. I'm way too deep, and I think the only way to correct this is like a hard reset. Yes, do it. That's what I'm thinking. And just like regather my thoughts, regather everything. No way what? Like I just want to restart everything and refix my mentality, refix everything I'm doing. Because right now I'm just in a trash place. Don't do it? What do you mean don't do it? What would be like the downsides of a hard reset? Because it's like, why do I need to check DMs? On Discord or like Instagram or what DMs? I'm opening up 12 tabs again. I'm just going to have like chatterbait quality for a second. Discord, all right. Let me pull up Discord. All right. Don't private this video. Like you would be able to restart without getting rid of everything. Yeah, I know, but I think the aesthetics of it, I need to reset. Like mentally, I think I need to reset it for the aesthetics of it. You know. Yo, what are they clowning me for? Bro, these guys. Jesus, bro. You don't have to get... Bro, copied ITP and having a midlife crisis. I am having a midlife crisis, bro. I literally am having a midlife crisis. It's crazy. Over ITP is crazy? I'm not having a midlife crisis over ITP. Bro, why'd you time me out? I didn't. It was Magnus. You timed you out for like 10 seconds, bro. Chill. Stop doing such meta content? What do you mean by meta content? Meta as in what? Bro, what's meta content? Do predictions and reactions like Guru? So what do you mean by meta content though? Like reactions to like Like, just hypothetical. Like, just do predictions and reactions. So you're saying, like, just predictions and reactions, the bedtime MMA stuff? But bedtime does what? Tier list. That's what he does. Bedtime just does tier lists and rants. I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take that into consideration. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with you because you might have a point. I'll concede with you. Predictions and reactions. I'll write that down. No meta stuff. Why not? Aren't predictions meta? I don't know. Let's debate on make your own lane by yourself. Yeah, I know, but I feel like, I don't know. Should I have my own lane? Like, what is my own lane? We got to find that out. Dag sucks at debates? Nah, I'm not. The generic talking into the camera and editing? Oh, the energetic talking to the camera and editing? Okay. 99% ranting about MMA news topics. How about that? Okay. Bro, I got suspended from school. You're saying... For saying, okay, then don't do that. Not enough super negative videos. Not enough? Oh, yeah, not enough. Just feed into the negativity. Oh, what happened with John Jones? Oh, look at this. Bring Trey back? Who the hell is that guy?
What would it take to fight Tom Aspinall from the UFC? Like, what does the UFC got to do?
Said something real wild on off the cuff. I'll see you guys later.
That's it.
Yeah,
right.
Thanks for the happy
John
beer.
Jones, the legend. John, what would it take?
What? He just got mad and ran off. Interesting. A heavily intoxicated Jones just runs away when asked about Tom Aspinall. Rough one. Rough, buddy. Rough. Do you like John Jones? Nah. What would it take? What would it take to be... Yeah. What would it take? Full send John Jones. I wonder how... Stop with the rage bait vids? It's not a rage bait. I don't know what you're talking about. 21-minute interview. All right, let's take a look. This pod was supposed to be recorded about 5... Okay. The title is John Jones Responds to Tom Aspinall, speaks on his relationship with Dana White. And it says, a warning, this pod was supposed to be recorded about 5 hours earlier, but John Jones wanted to do it after the Dirty Boxing event. And during the event, he probably fed me at least 6 tequila shots or so. Interesting.
So, just a little warning, boys. I got absolutely hammered inside of there, and I might be a little drunk.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
See you. Are you good? Do you love being in Miami?
I absolutely love Miami. Do you love Miami?
I love Miami. I moved here about a year and a half ago. So
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Nice.
But I lived in Cali for like 6 years. And then during COVID, we moved out here.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Did you never fought in Canada, right?
I did.
Where'd you
I
fight
fought
in?
against Alexander Gustafsson.
In what city? Toronto or Montreal?
Oh, man. I think it was Montreal.
Montreal?
Yeah, years ago.
They're not fighting. Tom and John are not fighting.
How was it out there?
What do you think about Movsar Vloyev and his wife? I don't know anything about his wife, except that she's like a little bit on the younger side.
Was it
Like
electric?
Movsar Vloyev, I think he deserves a title shot.
I love the Canadians. You guys are always like, sorry?
Sorry?
Yeah.
We're polite, right?
Yeah, you guys are very polite.
Bro, to me, it's just crazy because, like, I've been watching UFC for, like...
Why is it? Yeah, it is really oddly flirty and awkward almost. Like, there is an awkwardness here, energy that I'm detecting. And very flirtatious as well. Where are you from? Where are you from originally? Oh, Canada. This guy started singing the national anthem. Interesting.
like a long ass time too, since like the Spike TV days. And like, how have you been in this? Like, how have you been fighting so fucking long? Like, your first fight was 2008.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit of a vampire. You know, I'm
I
just
think
always around.
your second fight was on the same card as GSP BJ Penn 2.
I was gonna ask you about that. Are you I would imagine GSP is your
Huge
number one.
GSP fan. Yeah, GSP inspired me like
Same.
but like
GSP inspired him? What? Okay.
John, your second fight, like I said, was on the same card as GSP
Yeah. Actually,
BJ Penn 2. For UFC, like OG UFC fans, like
I think my first several fights were GSP cards. Like I was an undercard guy. And just being around him, man, he inspired me so much. I saw his professionalism. I saw the way that he dressed. You know, he was one of the first guys who had suits on. I saw that he had meaningful men around him, not just a big entourage, but like everybody on his squad had a big purpose. And I really wanted to model my career after him. And I think I did. You know, meeting Greg Jackson and Faraz Zahabi. And yeah, George is one of my greatest inspirations.
yeah, I don't know. To me, it's just so crazy that like you've been through so many different like eras. Like you fought Rampage Jackson, you fought Lyoto Machida, you fought Rashad Evans. What do you think was the most dangerous John Bones Jones?
The most dangerous? I mean,
not that you're not dangerous now, obviously. Like
you know, I was going to say that. I think it's the guy that I am today. You know, I have the resources. I know how to train. I know how to win. I would say it's the guy that I am today. But I don't know. You know, youth is always a great advantage. You know, just feeling just lively and you know, just it's all been great, man. I undeniably, it's just all been great. Every chapter of it.
No one's talking about Rashad Evans or Rampage Jackson like fighting again. So it's like for you to like fight those guys, like I don't know, it's just so crazy. But
well, I was a lot younger when I came into the sport. You know, I started really young at a super high level, and yeah, that's why the guys, right?
Miami.
And there's Las Vegas, fan base of somebody who every.
What would it take to fight Tom Aspinall from the UFC? Like, what does the UFC got to do?
Said something real wild on off the cuff. I'll see you guys later.
That's it.
Yeah,
right.
thanks for the happy
John
beer.
Jones, the legend.
Get this off my telly now. Kyle asked the questions like he's still 18. This video is 50% ads. Short ass podcast? Yeah, I skipped all of it because it's kind of boring. I mean, John Jones podcast. I'm tired of listening to John Jones podcast. I really am. Do more technical breakdowns. Yeah, you think technical breakdowns is what I should start doing more of? Man, this shit is annoying, bro. Do another UFC fighters I would let peg me. You know what? I would do that, yeah. Only pod worth listening to is Timbo's Sugar Show. That's not even a great podcast. The only podcast worth listening to is like the Demetrius Johnson podcast episode he does. The Mighty Cast. The Mighty Cast is the only good podcast I can listen to. Or Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. That's another good one. I like, you know, Jane Gillis. It has a great comedic value. You're being sarcastic. Get John Jones off my screen and out of the sport, bro. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, everybody feels that way. But at this point, it's just so much energy towards John Jones. And it's like, so, it's just, John Jones this, John Jones that, you know? John Jones this, John Jones that. Yeah, I'm hard resetting, bro. Not sarcastic at all. Tim Watch is hilarious. They just have a weird humor. Yeah, I think I don't listen to that. They joke while staying dead serious. Yeah, they got it's like a dry sense of humor. What Guru did on a second channel? Yeah, it was just fight breakdowns, right? But didn't his second channel get like completely demolished, right? Didn't it get utterly demolished? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. This is pathetic. Just do still frames like the Weasel, I guess. Yeah. Dag and Sketch OF collab coming soon. Nope. They demolished his second channel because his first channel is dedicated to ripping on him. Yeah, right. So the only way you can have a channel that uses UFC stuff is if you just completely glaze the UFC. That's what you got to do, right? If you don't want to get your videos taken down by the UFC, then you just got to completely glaze them. Got to go to work. God bless. All right, peace, brother. Enjoy your day. So yeah, maybe just a hard reset. Just a hard reset. But then again, there's some guys that have like different. But then again, it's like he's getting some fucking views. That's what you have to do anywhere near the UFC for content. To be anywhere near the UFC for content, yeah, I guess, right? Glaze the UFC, have like that contrarian opinion. But naturally, I already have that contrary. Play the UFC game, make fun of the assholes ruining the industry. Yeah, maybe, right? Yeah, have it like playing in the background. Maybe. I could do that. Fights to make when stripped. Like, there's some guys like, dude, take all the energy you're putting into overthinking and just make more content. But I do that, but it's just like, yeah. I know what you're trying to say. Like, that is yeah. It's definitely an issue. But at the same time, is it bad to be overthinking? Like, maybe. But it also can be a positive thing to overthink, right? Because if you're overthinking, all the UFC gamers are boring because they're all serious. We need comedic take. But I don't have UFC 5. I could do like UFC Undisputed. You know? I just don't have UFC 5. And I'm never getting UFC 5 because I'm not buying a PS5. I'm not spending, hundreds of dollars just to freaking make some fucking talk about it. Hell no. Have random footage of like nature or something in the background. You're overthinking gang? Yeah. Do Undisputed then? Yeah, I could do that. Would I just have it as like background footage? Overthinking is a construct created by underthinkers who can't form their own thoughts. Gotta catch them all. Dags Downies, yeah. Brrr, yeah. Yeah, maybe just hard. Yeah, I don't know. I have like 20 million thoughts going through my brain on like how do I do this? Trying to figure this shit out. Like I always think of myself, I'm just like more effort, more this, more that, and then I try it and hard thoughts, man. What Dags? Is it Dags Downies or DAGGTARDs? What's better, DAGGTARDs or Dags Downies? Dags Downies isn't too bad, right? Maybe just I think I just need to focus, dial in, start uploading your vids to Rumble. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, Rumble, bro. Who's on Rumble? I know like one guy on Rumble. You like Downies? Dags Downies? Okay, I'll change it to Dags Downies. Make a poll. For Rumble, I'm not doing Rumble, bro. Nobody watches Rumble. I could see more people going to Rumble, though. I might. Over the next week, this week, I'm probably gonna do some no for Dags Downies or DAGGTARDs. Oh, yeah. Rumble is for edgelords who kicked off other platforms. True. Swan asleep during Rose vs. Maverick, waiting for the main event until Guru imitated Joe Rogan's commentary and sarcastically praising them for mediocre strikes. Yeah. I knew a guy who was a rocket scientist. He hated Downey. What? A what brownie? Daggstanies. Daggstanis. It's so Daggestanis and Daggstanies are. Oh no, Daggstanis surpasses 50%. Okay. Thanks for you're falling asleep, Rose versus Maverick, waiting for the main event. I just think there needs to be. I don't think there's such thing. Do you do anything other than MMA, YouTube, and work? Do I do anything else than that? Not anything like super specific. Like I do, like other things, but not as much as I'm working a lot. That's basically it. Yeah. Like on Friday, I got like a 15-hour. Sunday got like I got like a 12-hour. Most of the weeks I'm doing 6 to 8 for 4 days a week, and then I do like a 12 or a 15 once a week. We are down for Dag, yeah. Disney's killing the UFC. Is it Disney killing the UFC, or is it Dana White killing the UFC? You know, what is killing the UFC? Bro's got hard hands. You just do YouTube full time? No, that's what. No. I'm saying I have work, bro. I literally make like no money on this. Like I'm like zero. Not like literally no money. Nelk boys are killing the UFC. No, I don't think they're killing the UFC. If anything, they're making it better, right? Because you're getting more people to watch it, and Nelk boys are like a casual audience, and their fans are more likely to actually pay the pay-per-views. So if anything, they're like the hardcore fans who illegally stream are killing the UFC. Allowing Jessica Andrade on the main card of UFC 319 is criminal. Nosebleed tickets are going for $800. Yeah, I know, I saw that. But Jessica Andrade, I don't believe she's on the main card of 319. I doubt that. No way. They're adding fights. They're adding fights. More casuals will defend John Jones like he's Jesus. No, I don't even think casuals are defending John Jones. I think it's just John Jones fans defending John Jones. But I think casuals are more on the side of Tom Aspinall. Do you gym? Yeah, I go to the gym. The pay-per-view costs $5. I ain't paying for something I can watch for free. Yeah. Eventually, there will be a press where Dana White rips off his mask and reveals himself to be Mickey Mouse here to kill him. Yeah. Or people who watch his career will defend him. It's not even people who watch his career. It's just like the old head fans. The unks defend John Jones. Unks defend John Jones because they're stuck in the past. No way you gym. Yeah, right. Casuals with Aspinall. Yeah, more. Everybody's with Aspinall except for the unks. Unks who live in the past are with John Jones. No one else is with John Jones. Like 99% of people, hardcores and casuals, are on Tom Aspinall's side. You know. Unks and black guys. Not even I think I don't even know if black guys are on the side of John Jones. Unless they're like, I don't even know. Yep, casual losers on Tom's side. No. I'm saying just because casuals are on someone's side doesn't mean it's the bad side to be on, right? Because if you have casuals and hardcore fans on the same side, clearly there's something going on. If it was just casuals on one side and then it was hardcores on the other side, then there would be, okay, well, then you have to look at it. You know 3 black guys? Yes, happens to be one of those cases. It's not casuals that want the division to have movement. It's everybody. It's casuals and hardcore fans together. They want John Jones out just as much as anybody else. John's side is the people who are down for the sport to be a joke and suffer an inevitable death. Yeah. Yeah, it happens to be. Yeah, so let's strip Tom so we can move on with this thing. Tom's held up the division for long enough. Bro, you're rage baiting. You're from Canada, right? Yep. You got me, bro. You got me, mate. Yeah. You got me. I am from Canada, mate. Yeah. You got me. Yes, that is correct. Big Trudeau guy, eh? No, not a Trudeau guy. I'm not. 319 is so stacked. You're joking, right? Who do we got? Kai Sakura, Tim Elliott. That's an okay fight. Not a good fight. Okay. Who else do we have? Brian Battle versus Ruzaboyev. Okay. Cannonier MVP. That's not bad. Who else do we have? Yeah, Gerald Mearsark versus Michael Olazechek, mid. Marc-Andre, no. That's on the Abu Dhabi card. John can pop out and show us anytime. Tom doesn't, yeah. It's 100% stacked. It's not stacked at all. What are you talking about? It's mid as hell. Ken Neer's very slept on. In terms of skill, yeah. He's very slept on in terms of skill. Bro said the card is stacked, then named GM3 and Tim Elliott. yeah. Maybe like 4 hours, maybe like 2 years ago. Not even. There's no point in time where Tim Elliott and Gerald Mearsark are like huge names. 319 is stacked. Also, John Jones would hold the belt forever without having to defend. Also, Dane is my GOAT. There you go. That's the energy you need. That is the energy you need. 1,000,000% bro, y'all. My old coworker loved Tim Elliott for some reason. He's pretty dope. He's pretty cool. He's not bad. He's just, he never got to that next level. He never got to that next level. You see, they moved Elliott above Van in the rankings. They want Asakura to get top 10 so bad. Yeah, probably. But they could have kept Elliott at number 10. There's no problem with keeping Elliott at number 11. And then if Kai Asakura beats him, then put him to number 9 or something. Like, you don't have to just take someone's rank. You can overtake someone. Yeah, man, but forget that Johns could pop out and show us anytime if he wanted. So true, man. So true. John Jones could defend the belt if he wanted to. He just doesn't want to. So, obviously. What's up, man? What's up? How you doing, bro? Oh, shit. What did I do? My bad. Don't mean to flash you. I think John would beat Tom. No. What are you talking about? I'm glad you aren't hating on accounts today. I went into depression for a week. There you go. I mean, who does that to Tim Elliott? How do you not put this kid top 10? Our Glorious Kings are fighting each other at 319, and we have the gold to say it's not stacked. Even if there was only a main event, it would make up for 20 fights. No, I agree. The main event is the best main event you could do. It's a generational main event. But to say it's stacked is like, you're just lying to yourself. You know? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, man. Give it up. No, because the main event makes up for every fight. I mean, no, it doesn't make up for every fight. I don't care if you're the biggest Rickus fan or the biggest Shemai fan. It doesn't make up for it. It doesn't. It just doesn't make up for it. It just doesn't. It does. It doesn't. It doesn't, bro. It doesn't make up for it. You know? I hate to be that guy, but I really don't hate to be that guy. It doesn't make up for it. I don't care. So you know, people can argue these main cards beyond the fact that pay-per-view costs 80 American dollars. I know it's yeah, it's bad. It's getting bad out here, man. I don't know who can afford it. Genuinely, who can afford the UFC to pay the actual price? It's crazy because all these guys see, all these like corporate guys, all they see is like, we're not making enough money on these pay-per-views. Let's up the price instead of, I don't know, lowering the price. So they're trying to they're not even looking at supply and demand of it. So it's complete stupid. I'm broke AF, quit my job, so no way in hell I'm paying for it. Yeah. Try making some non-MMA videos along with MMA stuff. No, I don't think that's a good idea. Not right now. Maybe down the line, maybe, but it's like right now, no, I don't want to bother. Just try chopping up your MMA videos into shorts. Yeah. Find James Lynch has interesting topics. Yeah, James Lynch does a good job of talking about things the moment they happen. Maybe I'll come in with the James Lynch approach. You know, just literally just spam videos of like, you know, any and every topic. Like James Lynch has 6,000 videos. 6,000 videos. Maybe just spam. Good topic, just an odd guy. Maybe I'll just copy. Dude, maybe I'll just copy James Lynch's strategy and post like 5-minute videos, 3-minute videos, small, short videos, right? Of me just talking and then post it. You know what I mean? Like just anytime there's anything going on, just instant reaction. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe the James Lynch approach is like a good approach. Jewish uncle was gonna help me invest in UFC because there's money to be made since the ESPN deal expires. Yeah. Or maybe, you know, just take 5 minutes to upload existing videos to other platforms instead of listening to loser that thinks he's cool for only using YouTube. Yeah, maybe I'll do the James Lynch approach of just like any and every topic that pops up on Twitter, just talk about it. Talk about it. You're interested in doing any fighter interviews? Yeah, I'd be down to do a fighter interview down the line for sure. But I feel like I just want to build up my brand a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Build up my brand, you know? You like Gerald Mushak because he looks exactly like Aaron Rodgers. It's a dumbass reason to like a fighter, but whatever. I won't say anything. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, 2025 has been the worst year for the UFC since I started watching. James Lynch approach, so the James Lynch approach, be so unlikable that your live viewers doubles each week and quickly halves within 3 days. What do you mean? He gets a lot of live viewers. He gets some decent amount of live viewers. Do more quality, don't spam. Nah, in one video, James, he tributed? What do you mean by that? Magomed Uncle Live would lose to Gerald. You're funny. Did you check out John Anik? Even brought him up during the Sugar Marab fight. I think I did, right? He trains at Red Hawk. He trains at Red Hawk, right? I don't watch any of his fights, but you know. Yeah, that type of tribute. James Lynch will average 120 viewers for a post-fight card. It quickly dwindles down to 60 because he bans everybody from making jokes. Yeah. No. I'm not saying the James Lynch approach of like, yeah, banning people who make jokes or like critiquing everybody who comes in. That's like annoying. But in terms of the videos of just like covering every single topic, which took his main sparring partner for Aljo. Okay, nice. Go to the same gym as Sean Brady in Philly. Okay, cool. Jordan Lynch made a video to educate people on Jordan. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a Sean O'Malley spot. You know what I mean? Like, what do I get rid of? What do I keep? What do I do? You know? What do I get rid of? What do I keep? What do I need to change? What do I need to keep? You know? So it's kind of just in a reevaluation area right now, where I just need to, step back and just reevaluate what I got going on and try to fix what I need to fix and keep what I need to keep and get rid of what I need to get rid of. But it's just about finding what I need to keep and need to get rid of. So it's like, you guys need to tell me what I need to do. Just stop Jaying the peen. That's off the table. That's off the table. We're not doing that. No. That's completely off the table. That's not even up for question. I need to continue to do that. That's what you got to do. That's a lifestyle. That's just a part of life. Try telling me we need to upload existing work to other platforms for more exposure, but you only upload to YouTube, somewhat cooler, more exclusive. I never said that. I literally be posting to Shorts and to IG. You seem a little on edge lately. Need to smoke a blunt. Do I though? Do I though? Do I though? No, I don't think I do. It's not. I am on edge. No, I am on edge. I do agree. I am on edge, for sure. I am on edge. Did you know IG has a studio site where you can plan out posts? I didn't know that, no. John Joe's is based for not fighting Tom. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, true. Jones is based. He is super based. I looked up 317. It's so stacked. Yeah, you're trolling. You're rage baiting. You'll be aight. No, thanks, bro. He's based. Super based. It's like my views aren't terrible. They're just not where I want them to be. Especially right now. Like, have I not improved? Right? Views should be going up, not going down. There's only 2 title defenses and Hinato is fighting. Yeah, but flyweight, I don't care. I just don't care about flyweight. I don't care about flyweight. Flyweight's just like, Who cares about flyweight, man? Do less editing like Guru, just copy Guru style. No, but I don't want to copy. The problem is I don't want to copy someone else's style. Like, I want to have my own style. I want to have my own style. I want to do my own thing, but it's just about finding what my own thing is. I've seen your Discord. I think Dustin doesn't deserve a whole pay-per-view. Dustin Poirier, 318. Dustin Max, but the BMF belt, right? Dustin deserves as many pay-per-views as he wants. Yeah, I think that's a great fight though. Everybody hates on that fight. I do wish they added like some higher stakes to 318. Like, they need a solid co-main. Real solid co-main. No one really cares about that BS. How's your day today? How's my date today? Mid. If you copy someone before he's successful, it's not dick and trying to be fake, yeah. Rassi, Dustin, Justin 3. But I don't mind. I have the same feelings for Dustin, Justin 3 as I do have for Max, Dustin 3. Like, I have the same feelings. Like, people talk about, oh, dude, Dustin's already up 2-0 on Max. Why are they doing a trilogy? Well, it's like, they're doing a trilogy because the first time they fought, it was Dustin's or Max Holloway's debut, I think, right? And then the second time they fought, it was short notice, Max moving up a weight class when he wasn't prepared. But now he's prepared. It's every single fight they've had is completely different scenarios, you know? When you talk about Guru's style, what do you mean? Like, style as in what? Like, his style as in what he does. No video editing, just staring at the camera, just talking to the camera. No editing, no nothing, just yapping and screaming at the camera. Exactly. The first fight doesn't mean much. Yeah, the first fight doesn't mean much, and even the second fight doesn't mean much. Imagine Poirier walking out with Lil Wayne and getting slept in his hometown. That would be epic. That's what I think is going to happen. Max was like 19 the first time they fought. Yeah, it was Max's debut, I believe. So. But yeah, I'm gonna be streaming more often and for longer hours, I think, moving forward. Because I just need to. You think Max is gonna sleep Dustin? I do believe Max is gonna sleep Dustin. I really do. I really do believe that's what's about to happen. And I think, you know, because it's like, yeah, but it's not uniquely Guru style instead of just absence of editing. Yeah, Dustin deserves more respect. I don't know. Dustin gives me bad vibes. He gives me bad vibes. I thought your McGregor thumbnail was a bit too much and a bit sloppy. I couldn't read anything on it. Less is more. McGregor thumbnail? Which McGregor one? The latest one I did? The latest one I did? Connor's better. Your McGregor video. Like the latest one I did. There's no... You couldn't read anything on it? There wasn't any words on it. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Because I did do no text on the thumbnail. No text. Okay. Maybe I'll copy Nick Fuentes's YouTube titles. That's what I'll do. Who's your favorite MMA channel strictly for news? James Lynch for news. That's about it. ITP for news. Why are you taking advice from people who have never run their own successful YouTube channel? Because they watch YouTube, so they would know. That's a good opinion. That's a worthful opinion, right? Just because someone hasn't done something doesn't mean their opinion isn't valuable. What they do is watch YouTube videos, right? So if they know what they want to watch and what they don't want to watch, that's useful, I think. Yeah, so maybe I'm just gonna go back. I'll try to. Dag said doo-doo. I did say doo-doo. You got me there, buddy. So yeah, I'll just be working. I'll just be thinking. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna spend just a bunch of time thinking about stuff. Just constantly thinking and destroy my brain thinking. Because that's life. You think. Just think through it. Just think through it. Intentionally think through it. Talking to yourself also. Yeah, I just need to. With the same logic, Dag and every other MMA YouTuber shouldn't make vids about the UFC and what fighters should do. Yeah, true. I've never become a fighter. Why should I give advice? Yeah. But no, I appreciate the advice. I appreciate the advice y'all are giving me because I really just need to think about it. You know. I really just got to put my mind to it, think about it, and work on it. And you know, hopefully everything works out. Hopefully everything works out, man. You really just need to retire? I mean, I have a goal. If I don't reach that goal by the end goal, that's what I'm doing. Which is going to suck because it's like, this is fun. This is fun, just yapping, you know? So we'll see. If I don't reach my goal by the time I have my goal set to, which I'm never going to tell y'all what my goal is or when it's done, it's like, dog. And it wouldn't even be, you know, it is what it is. That's life. Sometimes, you know, you would put a lot of picture of McGregor's victims in the thumbnail, like the old grandpa at the bar, the mascot, the girl he attacked in the hotel room, etc. Okay. Yeah. Good idea. I'll see. I'm going to try to go back. I'm just probably going to spend the next hour. Like, I feel like I'm so if you don't set the goal, you're quitting? No, yeah. No, yeah. So I have a goal. I want to reach. And I have a point in time when I want to reach that goal. And if I can't do that, then yeah, we're done. Quitters never win. But I feel like there's got to be a point, right? There's got to be a point. I hope you don't mind me stealing some of your thumbnails. What? You're saying you're finished, you don't hit your goal? Yeah. That's not the real ITP, right? Timed out for saying a joke. What does your mod think this is? I don't know. My mods, hey man, I don't control them. They have their own mind. They have the mind of their own. He's not falling for that? No, I don't think it's the real one. Joined 1 minute ago. Yeah, that's gotta be. Yeah, it's one of y'all. That's one of y'all, bro. That's 100% one of y'all. If the time horizon in less than 2 years, then you shouldn't. Then you should just stop now. Don't waste more time. Untime me out. Bro, it was literally for 10 seconds. It was a 10-second timeout. The extreme is that, no, it's not. Is the timeline longer than 6 months before you make your decision? The timeline is a timeline. You haven't timed anyone out for more than 10 seconds? Yeah, bro. Nobody wants to be patient. Just wait. Just 10 seconds, man. Should just do it for the fun regardless. Yeah. You have brought shame on your family. Yeah, true. True. Haven't. Dog. Man, it was one thumbnail. SMD, bro. SMD. It was one thumbnail. Doesn't tell you how long you're timed out for. It's mostly just going to be like 10 seconds. Might as well make a name change. You got nothing to lose. I'm never taking your advice for a name change. That's the one thing I'm never taking your advice for is a name change. Ain't no way I'm taking your advice for a name change. That's never happening. It's never happening. You were saying Kobe helped him not to complain about 10-second timeout? Yeah. I swear it does tell you how long you're timed out for. I thought it does tell you how long you're timed out for. But I'm going to spend probably the next hour probably just redoing thumbnails, thinking about ideas, doing all that. You want to take my name and profile? Bro, get off the alt, bro. Get off your fake account, buddy. Tells me how long. Tells you how long, not me. Really? Damn. Tough. Well, it was only 10 seconds, so you can hop back on your other one. Bro, this fake ITP account, bro. It's got to be like Jim Miller or some shit. There's got to be. Who is this? Who's on the alt? Tell me. Tell me right now. Tell me right now, buddy. Yeah, give them notice. Give them a notice when they're timed out. Just be like, yeah, 10 secs, buddy. Count to 10. No, he's not welcomed anymore. He's retired. Okay. Who was that? Which account was that? Colby Compton's burner. If it was Lil Wayne and Poirier asked me to walk out him, I would say legends only and declined. Okay. 320, I am your idol. Deadass has to be Jim. It's gotta be someone with way too much time on their hands, man. People with way too much time. 320, you beat Jerkis versus Malvov if Jerkis feels like it. Yes. True, bro. True. Yeah. Very true. Because Warrior says he wants legends onlys for his last fight. Bro, what do you... This is undeserved Poirier hate, man. What the hell is that name? I don't know, Hanks Boy Toy. I don't know. But I'm not even going to bother. Sorry. I'm probably going to dip. I thank you for being here, boys. You'll see some changes with the channel for the next little while. You're going to see a bunch of changes. Collab with, no. Assuming my gender? Yes, we are. It's in your name, boy. Alright, peace, boys. Thank you for being here. It's been your boy, Daggystan. I'll be here tomorrow. Probably around the same time. So we'll see. Thank you. Peace, boys.